Hey guys, I'm doing a live and I'm going to show you some really interesting things, what we do at APL and a job I used to do a long time ago. Look at this beautiful bike of Fred's. You've probably seen it around the shows. It's absolutely beautiful and it's a credit to you, Fred, and we tuned it a while ago and Fred just wants to look after his motorbike, and of course you would. Look at it, it's absolutely beautiful. And so this is a twin cam, it's a 2004, and they had some interesting issues with them in the early days, and they were all rectified. But if it wasn't one of my, like, when you buy this bike, he bought it second hand, and it's only got 40,000. It looks like it's got 1,000, it's brand new. But it hasn't been set up properly here, upgraded and updated. There was a lot of problems in the early days, and I did hundreds and hundreds of bikes, retrofitted and changed the cam design and changed the pump design, what went on in here in the early 2000s and even 99. So this one, it's very rare to see them with this type of tensioner in it, but I'm going to show you what we do and how we fix them. And I have all the tools, but one of the problems with this bike, this is called a Hivo chain. It's very popular in the Japanese market. It's a good chain. They don't like a lot of tension on them. They do about 100,000 Ks or 80,000 Ks on a Jap bike. The problem with what Harley made a mistake here was this tensioner has excessive, like massive load on the chain. There's so much pressure on this chain, and you'll see it. This bike's done 30,000, but have a look at the tensioner, the pad, it's fried. So see how much pressure like I've got to hold this chain or the tensioner back. I've got all the tools and things like that to do this job, and we're going to change this and gear drive it, and we're not just going to get his bike retrofitted and updated. I'm going to put a set of performance cams in there, change it to our style bearings, APL style bearings, and then this whole compartment, instead of being fragile and possibly blowing the motor, like I've seen the motors blow up when they go 45, 50,000, 60,000, there's so much pressure on this bearing it collapses everything. And you see some of our videos where I've repaired a lot of engines, cases, welding, bushing, machining, but it's a lot of money. The crank, everything's had it. So Fred, you've done it good, as you've done everything good on this bike, and you've got to this at the right time. You still had some time up your sleeve, but I'll have this fitted out tomorrow. The team are working amazing. I love this job. I love this place. I love the people here. Thank you, everyone that works here. It's just, we're having so much fun. We're doing cool stuff. We're doing amazing things collectively. The whole lot of us are contributing, and it's just an amazing place, APL. Fred, mention me on one of your lives. I watch yours. So yeah, as you see, everything's very neat here, except for top fuel stuff, but I keep everything very neat, and so do the team. And I'm going to walk in and show you something amazing, which is something we do weekly, but it's just astonishing results. So I'm heading in the dyno cell. So these guys, this is Bill's bike. There's two brothers, and they've come from, I'm saying, out west, 10 hours somewhere. And guys that know me or known on me for a year, follow me. They've got some classic bikes. We put the teardrops. It's got my special manifolds in. I think I've done a little bit on this manifold a few weeks ago. We fitted some pipes. This has got my APL 107 in it, and our CNC heads, all piston balance, all that stuff I talked about in another video. So pistons matching heads, etc. Compression, camshafts, our camshafts, all the upgrades. Have a listen to this. just did Tim's bike, and just come off the dyno. People are okay. So people talk stages. I don't talk stages too much, but if you want a comparison of stage 4, a Harley, what do they call them, tire shredder kit, 110. They make 95 to 100 horsepower and about 95 to 100 foot-pounds. They're not a bad bike to ride on the road. If we assemble that 110 here, we can squeeze an extra 5 out of them just with some head changes and things like that, because we're an engineering shop, so forth. Guess how much power this thing's got? Anyone? Come on, guess. Massive. Try an extra 40 horsepower and an extra 20 foot-pounds of torque, 25 foot-pounds of torque. So the red here is the torque line here. We look at this first, we're at 2000 RPM. We start off just over 90 foot-pounds, and we head up to 116 foot-pounds of torque. So the Screaming Eagle or the 110 kit or stage 4s are all hanging down here, horsepower, torque. When the torque drops off, which it really doesn't, that's a 2-1 dip there, but when the torque drops off, we want the horsepower to come up. 142 rear wheel horsepower. Guys, a 117-inch engine is 142 rear wheel horsepower. When you get the compression, the camshaft, APL spec, you will get this power. You'll only find it in this place. And I'm really proud of the team. We're punching out some big motors, some fast motors. So these are stage 4s running in the 117 mark of a Screaming Eagle. That's astonishing. They're our APL pistons, forged pistons. These are better than any kit you can buy on the market. I'll tell you how long I've been building this engine for, since 2006. So I've made some changes to the pistons and things like that, and a few little things here and there, but basically this engine I was building in 2006. Astonishing power. Tim, you're going to love this bike. Even the air filter and things like that, the 2-1, everything's working on this bike. Tim trusted me and his brother, and they'd follow me for a year or two. They're serious guys, they're a serious company, they're serious machines in their businesses, and they come to serious people, and that's what APL are. Serious about making power, serious about the work, and that's why people travel all over Australia. I want to thank all the team. I've never had so much fun. Thanks, guys. You're just amazing, and we've just been having really cool times, and we're just building fast bikes, fast M8s, fast twin cams. You know, it's just all going really good. But give us a call, give the office a call, talk to the girls. There's been a few motors out this week, and really fast. I'm really excited. Look out for Sydney Dragway. I'll be there with a top fuel bike. I'm so pumped about that. I'm working on it every day, guys. I'm so excited to where I'm going to head with it. And thanks for listening. And if you've got any friends, share it on, okay? Talk soon.